cyber security program in a three different parts, three different sections. Okay, the first one is the defensive security, or we can call it as the infrastructure security. Defensive security or infrastructure security, right? And second one, it's offensive security. And the third one is all about the security monitoring. Security operation and monitoring. So we are going to spend more time on this particular module. Okay. In defense security, you will understand information security. Okay. And network security, then cloud security. In order to learn the cloud security, guys, so I'll share that hands-on guide along with the recorded and stimulated lab, so that you can use it to practice it. Otherwise, if you want to practice in depth on the cloud part, you can choose either Azure platform or AWS platform. So both offers the free trial for 30 days. Then you maybe anything is fine. You discuss and let me know on Azure, then we will see it. And this three program that we are going to discuss on defense security or infrastructure security, right? And then, and one more thing, guys, one more thing, endpoint security. Endpoint security. Each thing is the 10 hours, like 6 hours module, right? Information security, network security. All these 4 modules will help you to implement the security for your infrastructure, right? Then once we understand the infrastructure security, then we are going to discuss the offensive security. Here we will learn vulnerability assessment. So how we can assess the security that what we have configured for network, cloud, and endpoints. So vulnerabilities means weakness. Vulnerability means weakness. Even though you configure the security for end devices like laptop, desktop, and all, as well as for the cloud, definitely we will miss something. And this vulnerability assessment will help us to scan the end devices, cloud, network, and identify the weaknesses, identify the loopholes. So with that loophole, how we can able to, what impact will happen to organization if we leave that loophole exists. So that you will learn on penetration testing. So in organization, the people will call that domain as a penetration testing. Actually, with that, they will perform ethical hacking. Okay. Or, widely people used to call it as an ethical hacking. There is a small and light difference between the penetration testing and ethical hacking. And these two modules we will learn in this section, offensive security. At last, we'll understand incident detection and response. How we can detect the incident, how we can monitor, how we can do a threat monitor and detect the threat. Once a threat is being detected, so we just need to respond the threat. So for that, we do have a module called incident responder. Incident response management. Okay. So here, this is a continuous monitoring process. With this continuous monitoring, we will look for the threats. We actively look for the threats in the network, cloud, and endpoints. And if there is any threat, we will use this technology to detect it and respond for it. And before you respond, before you actually respond, you need to get the data, threat data, and send it to the investigator. So we do a forensic investigation. How we will perform a forensic investigation? Then from the forensic investigation, whatever we done on the forensic case, how to get that threat intelligence. So threat intelligence is a indicators that we can extract from our threat and then give it to our networks team, a security team, so that they can fix that loophole and stop the threat in the future. So when we get any threat to any of the system, so we should act not only to detect the threat and fix the threat of that particular system. Even though you fix the threat of the particular system, we also need to do the task to extract the threat information and configure the security control to fix the threat or to stop the same threat happen again, not only the affected system and also all the system in the network. So we will do this one as well. So in total of 10 modules are there. In total of 10 modules are there. So in order to learn these 10 modules, we would require two machines. Two machines. One is Kali Linux, and second one is Windows. Any Windows OS. Okay, any Windows OS. These two machines are enough to practice the lab for all those things. And wherever we require, we will be using a free trial and open source tools to learn the topics, to learn the techniques and tactics that we used in each and every topic. So Kali Linux and Windows OS. We are going to set up this two machine as a virtual machine. We don't need a physical two machine because we are using a good configuration laptop. There the virtualization is pre-enabled. With that, we can able to create a two virtual machine in our physical machine itself. In order to create a virtual machine, we will require the virtualization software called Oracle VirtualBox. Okay, Oracle VirtualBox. And you can get these three things as a free of cost. And because Kali Linux is free to use, Windows Server operating system Microsoft gives us the license for 90 days. 90 days without any license that you can use that Windows operating system. And Oracle VirtualBox is a open source virtualization platform. You can use that Oracle VirtualBox to set up a VM. Okay. So these three VMs, these three informations are required to practice it. So to get the Oracle VirtualBox, I will share the link, guys. Please make sure you download and keep it ready for tomorrow. So that tomorrow I'll explain you, I'll show you demo how you can set up the lab for it. Okay. Here you go. So you can go to download VirtualBox. I'm sure that you all are using a Windows laptop so that you can use Windows host. You can use this, you can click on this Windows host and that download the VirtualBox. It's 170 MB in size. Okay. So you can use this Windows host to download the Oracle VirtualBox software. I'll share this link here in the chat. Okay, I'm sharing the link here in the chat so that you can use that link to download it. And next, we need a Kali Linux. Okay, so for that, Kali Linux 2024. The latest one is 2025, but we are using a 2024. So there only we have some softwares installed, some security softwares installed. Okay, so VirtualBox pre-download, and this is the link that you can use to download. Okay, so Kali Linux I'll share the link on chat, guys. So you can go for the 2024.4. Don't download the 2025.2 because that's the latest one, and we have some limitation in installing something. So we download the 2024. Here, so we have a VMware and VirtualBox, but we are going to use the VirtualBox only. Okay, so please use this link to download, and VirtualBox VDI 64-bit. You can use this one to download. Okay, I'll share this link here in chat. You can get the link and keep it download. So you should download the Kali Linux 2024.4 and mainly VirtualBox VDI. It is 3.3 in 3.3 GB in size. Okay, 3.3 GB in size. I'm giving the details on chat so that you can keep it as a reference. After that, we would need a Windows server or Windows machine, any Windows machine, because we don't want to do anything with the host machine, because all these things we are going to practice with some kinds of malware in some time. So we don't want to, do anything with your host machine, that is your laptop. Everything we will do in the virtual machine. So you can go for Windows Server in 2016. The latest version is 2024. Anyway, there is not a big difference when we compare to our training, because there are a lot of softwares are there, but 2016 is enough for us. So I'll share the link, guys. See, you need to download the English version 64-bit edition. So when you download this, click on this. See, it downloads the software for you. It is 6.5 GB in size. 6.5 GB in size. Okay. I'll share this link as well. Okay. So I have shared this 3 link, guys. So you can use those links to download that software and keep it ready with you, so that I'll show demo tomorrow, or maybe after 1 or 2 days, once I discuss the basic with you, so that you can use it to download and keep it ready, and then we will set up the lab. For all these 10 modules, we would require this 3 information: 2 virtual machines to set up a VM. To set up the VMs, we need to download the VDI file. So VDI file of VirtualBox. Okay, that is 3.3 GB in size. And this Windows Server, you can download the ISO version 64-bit, and this will be 6.5 GB in size. And VirtualBox, it's a virtualization software, and this will be a 170 MB in size. In total of 10 GB, you just need to download the 10 GB of the data, right? So make sure you download it, guys. You don't need to download even tomorrow itself. Whenever you all are ready with the download, you let me know. Okay, I'll just show you the demo to but make sure please get it available at least on Monday, because tomorrow is a Friday and then next class will be on Monday. So make it ready on Monday, so that we will set up a lab on Monday, so that we can start practicing the labs. Okay. So far clear, team? Anyone have any doubts, or do you have any ask for me? Is that clear? Shall I move on? Okay, fine. Right. So first we will start with the information security. Right. So in total of 30 to 40 hours of program it is. Okay. And still we have 10 modules, and we will spend minimum 4 hours with each module. Right. Minimum 4 hours with each module, so that then only I can able to give a complete information to you, so that you can practice it. So this information security is somewhat theory. Okay, make you to understand how you can implement the security, what strategy that you can follow to implement the security for your infrastructure. When you take an infrastructure of an organization, you will have a different type of devices, routers, switches, firewall, VPN, wireless access points, servers, desktop, laptop, mobile devices. So these are the different type of devices. We will divide that, we will keep this, we'll categorize these devices into two. One is network device, devices and end devices. So the network devices will help you to transfer the data, but end devices will help you to send and receive a data. So for example, I'm using my laptop. Through my laptop, I'm communicating with you. I'm speaking with you. So I'm just sharing my information with you. So that means I'm sending it. I'm sending the data to you all. And then when you respond, that means I'll be receiving the data. So in order to send and receive a data, that can be possible only with our end devices, laptop, desktop, mobile, tablet, and all. But we have some devices like cables, router, switches, bridges, hubs, wireless access points, okay, internet. Those are the network devices. Those devices will help you to transfer the data. Okay, and we will see how we can implement the security for network devices and end devices. Not only how to implement, what strategy you must follow to implement the security for network and end devices. So information, it's not data. Data is different than the information. For example, if I say I have a file 1.txt, this is a data. This is data. Okay, then we'll say the file 1.txt is stored in D drive, and only IT users will have the access to this file, and from that is also from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. every day. This is called as an information. See, there is a difference. If you just have a file, any PDF or Word or document, or if you just have a mobile device or your laptop, and the laptop contains some data, some info, some files. So that is just the data. Who is accessing the data? When he can access, when he or she can access. Okay, how the user can access, when the user can access, and when user accessing the data, and what he need to show to authenticate. So those are the information. How, when the user can access it, and not only how and when, which user can access, how they can access, when they can access, what level of permission that user will get on the particular file. So those are the information. When it comes to an organization, there will be a server. The server hosted with a lot of critical files, critical data. Then we will configure a strategy, okay, and give a list of users can access the server, and what are the permission the user will get when they access the server, and what way that the people can monitor when the user is accessing the server. All this information is called as a strategy. All these details are called as the information. Information security is very, 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 very important. That helps you to implement the strategy. How? we can deploy the security. Okay, the security in the sense mean it is not just installing the antivirus. It is not just update the OS. It is not just configure the username and password. No, it is part of it. Username and password. Okay, and installing the antivirus, update the OS. These are all the part of the security. It's all part. So you need to, implement the security in all aspects of the operating system. So that we called as the, okay, that we called as the defense in depth. Okay. If you implement the security via defense in depth layered model, so that exactly we called as the information security, because this will say who can access, when they can access, how they can access, what they can access. Okay, so the information security says who, when, how, what, and also level, what level, everything will comes in. So for every asset you have it in your organization, then you need to define all those things. See, guys, I have my laptop. It is my personal laptop. This also has a strategy. Only I can access my laptop, and I can do anything with my laptop, and I can install, uninstall, update, implement anything with my laptop. So who, when means all the day. How, with my knowledge, with my strategy, I can do that. So likewise, since it's my personal laptop, I can do anything. But when you go into the organization, no one will get a full permission on any of the asset. It is completely based on the roles. Each and every employees are assigned with the different responsibilities, different roles. Based on the responsibility provided, they will get access to the resources. For example, you can, best example, you can take our Teams call. We are all connected with our Teams, MS Teams. I can stop anytime. I can stop or start. I can record that, this call, and I can, add the people, leave the people. Okay, I can unmute someone because I have a full control on this call. But you, all of you are added here as a learners. You can join, listen, write a message on chat, and then leave. That's what you need to do. You cannot record the session. You cannot download the recordings, and you cannot, modify the settings. Only I can do. Owner, user, owner, viewer, or reader. You all the readers or viewers. You are just viewing it. You are just utilizing it. But I am the owner. Likewise, guys, every asset, anything like a server, desktop, even application, files, anything that you have it in your organization that which is involved in IT, all are the assets. All are called as the assets. So we need to configure who can access the asset, how they can access the asset, when they can access the asset, what way he can access the asset. All this one, when we implement all this one is called as a information security strategy. We need to design a strategical plan, says like who will get what. That is what information security. Am I clear to you all, team? Guys, am I clear?
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So hope it is clear to you all. Before move ahead, I just want to know from you guys. So maybe we have 7 people in the call right now, including me and then coordinator, total of 9. So I just want to know from each one of you what you are actually doing. What is your experience with your cybersecurity? What is your expertise with your cybersecurity? And do you are you implementing cybersecurity, or you are learning security topics or security technologies? Can please let me know, guys, one by one, so that we can be very interactive, and I will get to know about yourself, so that because next 40 hours, okay, next 40 hours we are going to travel together, and I'm going to explain and you are going to show the demo. Sometimes you will ask question, I will clarify it. So it's kind of a discussion, and it's a 70 to 80% hands-on based training. So I just want the full interaction with you all, guys. So that's just to initiate the interaction. I just want to know from you, and what you are doing, and what you know about security, whether you are working with the security, whether you are using the security and all. I just need to know it. May I get the information from each one of you, guys? Logit, Jayesh, Bharat, can you please say some information about you and your experience with the security? Because I don't want to from everything from one side. So if it is from two side, it will be like kind of an interactive section, so that you can ask the doubts. And because you will get a lot of doubts, since it is sometimes some things will be new to you, so you will get a lot of doubts when you practice the task. Okay, so in order to make it interactive, I just need to communicate with you guys. So can you please speak out and say about you and say your expertise with the security?
Myself, Jayesh.
Yes, Jesh.
I have currently studying in J University in cyber.
In
I am new
cyber,
to the
okay.
yeah. I am new to the security to learn these things.
Okay, fine. So since you are in security domain, so what are the modules that you are learning in the, what are the units or papers that you are learning in cyber domain? I
Modules
hope,
means what?
sorry.
Modules means
Yes, modules or papers or units, like you will have some modules, right? You need to, semester papers, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
can you please list out some?
Ethical hacking. We have last semester.
Okay.
IoT, Internet of Things.
IoT, introduction to IoT or IoT hacking?
No, no. Little bit of IoT hacking, like
Okay.
small devices, but we do not practice any lab.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Then ATL hacking, IoT. Then
One open elective subject is there.
okay. Okay.
Cryptography, one.
Okay. Cryptography. Fine. Cryptography.
Yeah.
Uh, have you practiced with any of the tools like Splunk, QRadar, or um, Kali Linux operating system, or any EDR tools, endpoint detection and response? Any tools? Have you practiced with any tools
We practice in
previously?
ethical hacking, we practice in Kali Linux.
Okay. So is it ethical hacking is completed, or still it is going on, or it is done?
No, no. In first semester, STAR is there, and the second semester, we do not have the subject.
Okay. Okay. Fine. Fine. Right. Okay. Thank you, James. Thank you for your information. Yes, Navaneet, Lohit, anyone, please convey the information from your side. Team, please free to speak and treat me as your colleague, not as a tutor or trainer or mentor. Anyway, I'm just going to guide you or mentor you. But anyway, because we need a mutual interaction, then only we can get success in this program. because it's all hands-on. 70, it's not a theory, it's a 70% to 70 to 80% of hands-on. Bharat, Lohit, can I get some information from you? Okay, team, I'm not a, you know, I'm a, maybe my voice is, I have a, throat infection, so that my voice is different. So I'm a men, okay, I'm a him. Okay, so it's not man like a him, he or him. Okay, Lohit and Abhishek, Bharat, can you give that information, please? Hope I'm audible to you guys. Lohit, Abhishek, and Bharat.
Yeah, it's audible, man. Audible.
Okay, right. So, can you please share some information? So, what you are doing and what you are learning? Have you learned anything from cyber? And what is your expectation and all those things?
I'm doing like a EJPT certification right now.
VAPT, right?
EJPT,
Okay, okay.
junior,
EGPT.
yeah,
Ah, okay.
junior pen testing.
Penetration testing. Okay,
Oh,
junior penetration testing. So, is it completed or you are in progress? You are progressing here.
just progressing, progressing. Right now started.
Okay. So, have you learned about information gathering, recognition, and network scanning?
Yeah, yeah. Like information gathering, like necessary uh, tools we use, like web hooks.
Okay. Okay. Apart from this Nexus, you mentioned Nexus and webhook, right? So, what is the purpose of Nexus? Nexus tool.
To gathering like TC certification, TLLS certification, and gathering more information about the domain.
Okay. Have you used a tool called Nmap,
Yeah,
Zenmap?
yeah, Nmap. I'm using the Nmap currently right now.
Okay. Do you know about a tool called a framework called Metasploit?
Yeah, Metasploit. It is a framework to uh,
Hmm.
vulnerabilities, to identify the vulnerabilities and to exploit data deep into the host.
Okay. Apart from Metasploit, so do you know about PowerShell Empire, Cobalt Strike?
Right now, started the Metasploit framework.
Okay, okay.
Mm.
So Abhishek, same like a Metasploit, Cobalt Strike, PowerShell Empire, that both are the exploit and post exploitation tool. Try that. Okay. Anyway, I will cover when it comes to the VAPT penetration testing. I will cover that. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Anybody else? Bharat? Bharat, can you hear me? Okay. So guys, so please try to be interactive. So then only it will be like kind of good session. Okay. Right. So a defense in depth layered model. This information security will help you to implement the security in each and every layer. So I'll tell you the layer first, then I'll go deep into it. Okay. So for example, you have a laptop. The laptop is installed with the operating system. Okay. Why just with the operating system? Just with the operating system, you cannot do anything. So you need applications. So for example, like I need to connect with you. I'm using my laptop. The laptop is installed with the operating system. But just with the operating system, I can't do anything. If I want to do any job or any work with my laptop, I need an application like a See how I connected with you through MS Teams, and I'm sharing my notepad. Okay, and I'm going to do the lab with the Oracle VirtualBox. So I need applications. With that application, I will managing the data. So data in the sense means that what I'm speaking with you, what I'm sharing with you. So what I'm sharing the information on chat, what I'm showing on my screen, everything is a data. So to manage the data, to work with the data, you need an application because there are different types of data. So PDF, Word, PDF, document, spreadsheet, and text files. Okay, and EX. There are so many different types of data. In order to access each and every type of data, you need a specific application, and that application need to be installed in a operating system. That operating system should run from the hardware. So you need a laptop, you need an operating system. For example, if I need to send an email, in order to just send an email, I need a device. The device should install with the operating system. That operating system should install with an application. And through the application, I need to log in and then get the window, type my information, give my data, and then send. See, just for an email, I need all this data. So you need to protect the data. So you have a data, application, OS, and your laptop. So in order to protect your laptop, you need to go for the physical security. Physical security. Then host security. Physically, you need to secure your laptop. Ensure that no one touch the laptop and no one um, to take the laptop with them. So you need to make sure that it's physically secure. And when they log in into when they switch on their laptop, and it should ask for the password, and it should allow to boot the operating system, securely boot the operating system. For that, we need a host security. And once the host is being started, then OS will get loaded. So you need a OS security. And after that, once the OS is loaded, then you will access the application and manage the data. So you need application security, secure the application. And finally, through the application, you are managing the data, then data security. See, in order to access the data, you need application, you need operating system, then you need a device. You need these four items. And if you are securing each and every item, so top top from physically secure the host, secure the OS, secure the application data. So you are implementing the security in each and every layer of that particular component. So if someone steals that your laptop, then it will ask for the password so that they cannot go in. Even if they go in, and then the OS will again ask for some information. Even if they crack it and they will access the application may not allow them to open it. Even when they open the application, and the data should not be available for them. But anyway, we should not design. We should not think of it, right? So you need to implement the security in all the aspects, in each and every layer of the system. So when we implement the security, even if one layer is being compromised by the attacker, another layer protects you. Okay. If we feel like no, my laptop is secure, I have configured just a username and password. So password is just a word. Okay, it's just a word. Anyone can guess the password. If you not configure the password very strong, the people can easily guess the password. So for example, usually we will assign a minimum 6 to 8 characters of password, and then the password is around us. It should be around us, like first name and last name, phone number, email ID, pet name, and so something like that. Okay, we used to assign a password which we are familiar with that. So other people can know your behavior, can scan your behavior, and then they can able to guess your password if your password is less secure. So we cannot just say like I have configured the username and password, so my laptop is secure. No, you need to secure in all the ways in that laptop, all possible layers. Then you can say like yes, your laptop is 100% secure. Same thing that you need to implement in the organization. Okay, whatever asset that you use, whatever asset that you will manage, so you need to implement you need to find out the layers of that device and implement the security for each and every layers. Okay, so physical security, and then we do have a network security. We need to secure the network, then we will secure the host, OS, application, and data. And also we do have our resources running on cloud. So we need to secure the cloud as well. So this model, implementing the security in each and every layer, is called as the defense in depth. You deep dive into each and every layer. You dig into that, the component. Okay, you go to a laptop and go into the laptop and see the OS. Go into the OS, see the application. Go into the application, what that application is managing, which data the application is managing. So apply the security in each and every layer. That is called as the defense in depth model, defense in depth layered model. Okay, if you are able to implement the defense in depth model in all the devices of your organization, then you are done with the information security. Then you are done with the information security. Am I clear to you guys? Hope it is clear to you all.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So, since we have only 4 people, so the count is less, and we reach the time as well. Okay. I just want to close the day. I'll continue the information security, the regular classes from tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow, but by Monday, please make sure you get your lab requirements ready. Download that lab files and keep it ready so that I'll help you to set up the lab. Then we'll continue it. Okay. So tomorrow,
Tomorrow
guys,
onwards, what time?
6 to 7 every day, 6 to 7.
Okay.
Okay. So starting from tomorrow, every day 6 to 7 from Monday to Friday. Okay.
Okay.
You can use the same Teams call to join the session, and these sessions are recorded, and then the people will share the recordings with you. You can watch the recordings anytime. You can download it and keep it locally and watch the recordings anytime. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, super. So guys, we'll continue from tomorrow. So tomorrow, please join the call at 6 at sharp, so that we will have a 1 hour interaction. Then we will move ahead. So tomorrow is a very important day because I'm going to give you a essential information, essential knowledge on cybersecurity, the foundation knowledge on cybersecurity. So that will be the baseline foundation for you to move ahead in the cyber field. Okay. So please join the session at 6 o'clock sharp tomorrow. Okay, guys?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, team, then take care. See you. Have a nice evening. See you all tomorrow, same time, 6 o'clock. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye everyone. Take care. Thank you.